Okay, Troy, so how has the sport changed since you started covering the sprint cars at Silver Dollar Speedway?
It's changed quite a bit. Obviously, from my perspective, it's about, I don't see a lot of the younger mom and pop teams coming to our sport anymore. It seems like it's a lot of people that have money that can afford an expensive sport like that. It kind of makes me sad. I miss the open trailers and low buck teams that are able to come in and try to compete. And the other thing I think that's really changed is the internet, social media. A lot of these guys express their pros and cons, maybe too much on social media. That was never around when your dad and I started racing. If we got mad at each other, we actually had to go talk to somebody. Think about that. Remember those days, Jason? Sorry.
Yeah.
If you got mad at somebody that you didn't, what it really bothers me is these younger guys grab their phones right away and then they'll tweet stuff. So that's changed. I think that's a change for the bad. I think it's good to get your grievances out of the way and then start fresh the next week. I don't see a lot of young kids anymore. That makes me sad in the grandstands.
You got me.
I got you. No, we have some, but when I started, I felt like there was more families there on the grandstand side, and I feel like we're all getting older, but I don't see a lot of new faces. What I mean is, see people that you don't recognize, right? So when we go to the races at Chico, you walk up the stands, you're like, oh, hey, how are you guys doing? We notice everyone. Well, that's kind of cool because it's a family thing, but it's also not good because we're not getting new people to come. So I think that's one of the biggest, we've had that for many years, but that's something that maybe your generation's going to have to fix. You've got to figure out how to get the young people involved.
Well, at the 2014 Dave Bradway Jr. Memorial, which was also my dad's last race, just going to throw that out there.
Yeah.
They honored you with a 15th year
That's
thing.
cool.
I got the shirt right here.
Yeah, Michael Allen got going with that.
How special was that for you?
Well, I teared up. It was cool. I had a high school buddy, actually a grade school buddy, that showed up unexpectedly, and he had a camera, and he was just hanging out with me, and I thought that was cool. He was there. My parents were there, and I had no idea, though. I was still dumbfounded, and then Bradley Kennedy had the microphone, and Gary Thomas, they asked me to go downstairs and go on the infield, and then it was still surreal. I saw like this banner coming out, people had on the shirt, I didn't know what the heck was going on, and they all kept it a secret from me, and I was as shocked as anybody. But that was a huge thing for me. That really solidified my position at the Speedway. I'd been there for so long at that point, and to get it recognized like that was really cool, especially at that race. I love Dave Bradway Jr., as I just told you, he's my hero, and to get recognized in front of my mom and dad and my wife and my kids and a high school buddy of mine and all the family that I have at the racetrack was awesome. That'll be one of the moments I'll cherish, definitely. Very cool.
What other sports do you like other than racing?
Women's wrestling. Totally kidding. Kind of. Glow.
This is rated G, Troy.
Is it? Yeah, Glow is rated G, I think. So I love college sports. Nothing to me beats the atmosphere of a college game. Football, basketball, baseball, you name it. So I love college sports. So my favorite sport's basketball. I love the Kings. Unfortunately, there are a lot of turmoil lately. Geez. I love North Carolina basketball for college. I go to quite a bit of the Chico State games. Really fun time. You should go there. They got a cool announcer. You kind of get talking about out of your comfort zone again. But I love it all. I love football. I love Oakland Raider football. I love college football.
Dad's celebrating.
Yeah, no, I'm a diehard Raider fan. Baseball, I don't like as much as I used to for some reason. As a kid, that's all I ever played. But I would say on the stick and ball traditional sports, that's kind of like the lower one for me right now. But I enjoy, what I really love is actually girls softball because my kids play. That's the biggest joy of my life right now is watching my two daughters play sports. And in fact, Hayden, my youngest, was at gymnastics today after work. I was looking forward to going and watching her tumble at gymnastics. So that's what you're like. When you get my age, you look forward to things like that. You do too, because there's girls wearing short little under things. That's what you wanted, probably. You'd enjoy it.
No.
Dane would.
This is rated G, Troy.
All right.
What are your 2016 announcing plans? I know last year you mainly announced at Silver Dollar Speedway, Marysville, and you did a few cycling races too. Yeah,
it's a great point. I'm going to do the same schedule right now. It's about 62 events, so between Chico and Marysville, and then do the Kyle Larson event at Cycling, which I think was cool. Elijah Jones does a great job at Cycleland, so I think he's got that button down there really well. Do Calistoga. I love that event. That's a great weekend. I know you guys go down there too, I think, for the Louis Vermeil.
It's a great event. I love it. That's one I
look
forward to every
It's
year.
so awesome. The Hunt family does a great job on that. Trophy Cup Tulare is awesome. And, maybe if the weekend falls right again, the Canaan race in Roseville. Last year I didn't do it because it's the same weekend as Trophy Cup. So it's about 62 races. The Brad Sweet race I get to do too. That'll be fun. The World of Outlaw race at Placerville. They're going to have the USAC midgets. So a lot of stuff. I really, you asked about if I get excited about announcing. I do, but I really look forward to now getting out of town and traveling, and that's what I really look forward to because I get to see more people and experience. I'll get out of the comfort zone again. Chico would get pigeonholed in Marysville, the weekly grind, but I do like to get out and experience more stuff.
Well, tell us about your day job. And on Facebook, I saw you had some visitors today.
Yeah, so I've been really lucky enough to be friends with Kevin Shera, and he has given me a job over the winter, the last 3 or 4 years at his Kevin Shera Designs. It's cool because he's allowed me to do that and then go back to racing. It's too much to do racing and work at Kevin, so he allows me to take my summer off and come back in the winter.